Hi, everyone. My name is Jason Young, and I'm with my good friend and partner, Mike Martinez. We are both out of the Cherry Hill, New Jersey office. And we wanted to speak a little bit about today about trying to bring people in is becoming a public adjuster. With the coronavirus and everything going on, and there's millions of people being laid off and getting unemployment, and there's a lot of people not getting unemployment right now. People are always looking to make money and different sources of income, especially now going further in the future. There's a lot of question marks going forward, and we're here. We're still working as essential workers. If we were looking to bring people on to join board and train people right here through like a Zoom conference, and the technology's increased so much faster now probably than ever with our business because of the fact that there's really no other way to look at it. It's either you're training or you're not doing anything. So we're here to bring people on and show you exactly what we actually do and to actually train people and to get you aboard and start making some money so you can start having some financial freedom and start doing the things that you actually enjoy doing. Mike, you want to say anything to that?
Yeah, the last number I heard, and who knows how far off or whether they're accurate or not, but about over 25 million people in the United States are unemployed at this time. We came from, a very aggressive economy, and then all of a sudden we're all shut down. And you know what? One of the lessons I think that taught me is that I should have more than one income coming in. So even for people that are looking at this right now and saying, I like to do this as a part-time basis. If you're a person that likes helping people, then you definitely want to explore this and take a closer look at what we're doing. Because bottom line is, as public adjusters, we help homeowners when they have damage to their property. And most people don't know how to articulate a claim. And when they don't do that properly, the insurance companies, their policies are written in such a way that if you do not detail your damage, you simply don't get paid for it.
Right.
So what we do is, Jason is what we call a field adjuster. He's actually creating these reports when a homeowner calls him up. He creates this report and he goes head to head with the insurance companies, and now he details exactly what they need to bring them back to pre-damage conditions. So that it's a valuable service, bottom line. And it's a recession-free service, and we're essential workers right now. While everybody's doing something, I did a claim yesterday, and I know you're still doing claims. Yeah. So yeah, that's something that if you're looking for a part-time job or even a full-time, this is something you should take a closer look at for sure.
Definitely. And that's exactly why I said too, there's probably like millions of people that are unemployed because, statistically, there's a lot more people unemployed that they even know about because a lot of people can't even get through the unemployment line. So I've been hearing. So the numbers are staggering and they're just going up. And we did probably a video like me and you probably about a month ago, and it's probably doubled or tripled even since then. So I mean, the numbers are really historical at this point, going back to the Great Depression, and it's bad. So I mean, we're here to train people becoming a public adjuster, and like Mike said, we're licensed here in New Jersey, but we're also recession proof too, because say if you decide to move out of New Jersey, once you're licensed in your home state, you can actually take that license and get a license in another state and do the same type of work and just transfer it to another state where you plan on moving to. We are licensed, I believe, out of 46 states, and we have offices, and we'll continue to grow. We'll continue to educate people and articulate, like Mike said, on the claims on the home insurance policy, because the policy is written to protect the homeowner. But the insurance companies, I don't want to hear the bad mouth, and that's not what this video is about, but we're here to help them out by interpreting it themselves, because there's duties and obligations that the homeowner must follow as far as the claim. No matter if they're going to get professional help or not, they have to follow the process. And the insurance company's not going to say, oh, Mr. and Mrs. Homeowner, this is what you got to do, this is what you got to do, you got to do this, you got to do that. They're expecting you to know this. The policy is 23 pages long. And, the first 17 pages are the most important, and it's the duties. It shows the name insured, duties, conditions, also what's covered, what's not covered, and sometimes they conflict with each other. So that's where I come in to help you as far as that. And Mike, but like I said, we're here to do training to bring people on to show exactly people what's a good policy compared to a bad policy, and how do you make that bad policy a good policy. That's what we're here for, right, Mike?
Yeah, and you know, I remember back in December, it was kind of like the middle of the month. I remember seeing this statistic from I'm not sure, it was a business magazine, either Entrepreneur or one of the business magazines, and the statistic was that 78% of Americans were frustrated with their job, right? And I think it was just a little less, like 72% of Americans were working week paycheck to paycheck, right? So, I mean, think about that. If you're frustrated with your job and you're just making it financially, and now all of a sudden you get hit with this stuff, and believe it or not, some people are making what they were making at work, right? They're making it through unemployment. Here's an opportunity. Here's an opportunity for you to take an adversity and turn it around and actually do something that you might enjoy more, right? Where you're actually helping people, where you're actually making more money. How about that, right? So again, this is for me a perfect time if you're thinking about, you know what, I've been wondering, I've been anxious about leaving this job, or I've been anxious about doing something else, or about changing my career, or about adding a second income, right? We got that phrase now that's a side hustle. This to me is absolutely the best side hustle you can do. You could do it on your time. You could do it to a point where you can develop a full-time income, and you could do it, I mean, you're in control. That's the bottom line. You're in control of this, and it's a career. You got to get a license. Mr. Jason is one of the best trainers that we have in our company. He actually goes out and trains people how to pass a New Jersey test. But whatever state you're in most states, you got to pass a test, you got to get licensed, and that's all good. You know what? When you get a license, a degree, a certification, you separate yourself from everybody else. And that's what it is. That's the advantage of being licensed as a public adjuster. Not everybody can come and do what we do. So again, if you're interested in maybe doing something on a part-time basis, maybe starting a new career, maybe, starting a side hustle, I highly recommend take some time, do your investigating, do some research. What is a public adjuster? What is that career? How much are they making? You'll be fascinated to know. Most people don't even know a public adjuster exists, right? But we are there as advocates for homeowners. We help people when they're in their greatest time of need, right? You got your biggest investment, your home, you got some damage. What do I do now? If left to the insurance companies by themselves, again, like Jason said, we're not here to bash insurance companies, but they intelligently write the policies so that if you're not detailing the damage, you simply don't get paid for it. That's it. So what we do is we are advocates. We know how to write the reports. We know how to create the narrative so that a person gets paid the full amount that they're supposed to get paid based on their damage and based on their policy. And Jason is one of the top guys in our company that's doing that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm teaching people test training through Zoom. I'm sending them the test material and sharing my screen with them, because you can also share a screen on your own Zoom. So they're actually following right along and stuff like that. You can set it up a couple times a week, and it's a great training tool. We also have webinars pretty much going on throughout the week, and they're live, and you can also listen to them later on too. So you can go through them, listen to them, and learn as you go. Or, my favorite thing is too, if you can't sleep in the middle of the night, you go put it on and start learning. You go learn stuff around the clock in this business, especially now, because there's everything. Everything's right at your fingertips. And the great thing is you're learning right from your own home, right in the comfort of your own home while this is going on. So when this all clears up, you're ready to go all the way. And you can do it now too, because we're, like I said, we're considered essential employees. So we have different avenues, different ways how we could go about this. We could help people through Zoom conferencing, or we can actually still go to homes like I know I'm doing, wearing a mask and stuff like that. I think, Mike, you're doing the same thing too. So there's different ways how we can go about this. So it's not just one way. There's different avenues how we can help people out in their time of need. Because one thing is with the virus going on and everything, things are still going wrong with people's homes. It's always the unexpected stuff, and we're here to help them every step of the way. Because like I was saying a little bit ago about the policy, the policy language is so important. You know, how many times people wake up and their hot water heater failed, and they called the insurance company up and they said, well, my basement's flooded because my hot water heater failed. Well, the word flood will actually get you denied in your policy. Unless you have flood insurance, you have to use the verbiage that's in the policy. Accidental discharge or overflow of water. That's just one example right there, but that's how important this actually is. And we're helping people, like Mike said, helping people, educating people in their time of need.
Yep. And you know, that's very good that you brought that up, because and this is why we're such a valuable part of the economy, because the insurance companies are tightening their belts. They're denying more and more people because people don't know. You know, a lot of times people pick up the phone, they call their friendly customer service agent, and those people are trained. They're not minimum wage people. They're trained to number one, have a psychology to kind of bring down your awareness, right? Bring down your guard. And then, you know, they get into a friendly stage with you and they ask you questions. A lot of times people don't know that they're answering the wrong way, and boom, they get denied, right? And a lot of times you think because you're denied, that's it, it's over. We could actually open up claims. So, I mean, the numbers are so much in our favor. 5.5 million claims last year. Only 7% were done by public adjusters. So you know, the number of business that's out there, we are overwhelmed, and that's why we're seeking to, you know, to add more people. So if you're looking at this and we spark some interest, you pick up the phone, you speak to Jason, you speak to myself, and you say, hey, I saw your video. Tell me more about becoming a public adjuster. How do I start the training? How do I go out there and get licensed? How do I get bonded? How do I do this? How do I become a professional? This is what we do. Jason is an excellent trainer in the company, as I am as well. And we're going out there and we're looking to share this opportunity with other people, share this career with other people. So if you're looking for something, if you're in the middle of, I don't know what I'm going to do, I just got laid off, you know, I'm only going to get unemployment for a certain amount of time, this is the time to explore what being a public adjuster could be all about.
Definitely. You know, it's the last thing I got to say is definitely we're here to help. And I would say it's definitely a good way to explore it just by giving us a call. We're going to have our numbers posted on these videos. And you just give us a call. You find out more information, get started up, and see if it's a good fit for us. It's one way to tell. But definitely,
yeah, absolutely,
I would say it's definitely
you
something.
know, Mark Twain said once that the biggest regrets you're going to have in life are the things that you did not try, the things that you wanted to try, but you never put out the effort. And you know, it's okay to try something and fail. You know, I tell that to people all the time. But it's the things that you are afraid to, should I go into a new area? Yeah, you should. You should try, right? Just try. And if it's a fit for you, great. If it's not a fit, no big deal. You tried it, you put it in your back pocket, you move on to something else. That's fine too. But you know what? If you are a person that likes helping other people, if you are a person that's frustrated with your career and you want to try something new, or if you want to try something on a part-time basis or a second hustle, right, a side hustle, this is a great opportunity to investigate. And that's all we're saying. Just investigate, see if it fits your personality, see if it fits your lifestyle. And if it does, go full steam ahead. Jason is a great trainer. He'll take you step by step so that you can become a professional. Again, so am I. I go out there and we have fun. Jason and I, like he started, we're running out of the Cherry Hill office, and we have a great time. When all this is done, we'll be meeting over there again and training. Right now, we're doing it through video. Jason has taken several people and prepared them for their state tests. So, I mean, it can be easier. You sit in your home, you learn a new career, you get excited, you start building some income, and you start building a different facet of your life. You start reinventing yourself. That's what it's all about.
And, you know, Mike, I think at one point, everyone's forced into it, unfortunately, because we're all fighting this together, the coronavirus, one way or another, no matter if we know each other or not. Everyone, we're all in the same boat. And, you know, everyone is looking to make extra sources of income. Because nobody has any control over it. It's going forward. Nobody knows once they start opening things up, is it going to come back? We don't know. There's a lot of things. Our business is going to open up the way they were. Are they going to even be able to do what they were doing before? You know, the economy was great, not too long ago, but before this hit. But when is it going to return? I mean, these businesses, we're also helping out businesses too with this too, with the virus and everything, because they have business interruption coverage in their policy too. So it goes more beyond just homeowners and everything. We really have definitely a foundation of ways we can help people one way or another. But if you enjoyed this video, Mike, you got anything else to say, Liz?
Well, no, again, for anybody, and you know, one of the things that we didn't really touch on, even if you're not interested in the career of becoming a public adjuster, but if you're a homeowner and you experience some damage, get on the phone with either one of us. There's no cost for us to take a look at your damage, take a look at your policy. Even if you've made a claim over the last 12 months and you didn't get paid properly, or you were denied. Again, the insurance companies are tightening up their belts, and a lot of them are, you know, with this corona stuff, you know, here's what they're doing. They're sending people, you know, stuff over the mail and denial letters without actually going in and seeing the damage themselves live. We go out there, we put on our mask, and we go out there and investigate and take pictures and stuff like that. But the insurance companies, some of them are taking advantage of that. So if you are a homeowner and maybe this is not for you, you don't want to start a new career, but you did experience some damage. If you're in New Jersey, we've had some high winds lately. And if you experience some damage, give either one of us a call and let us know, hey, can you come by and take a look? Again, no cost for us to do that. We work on a contingency basis. If we don't get you anything, you don't pay anything, right? But we're here to help. If you're interested in becoming a public adjuster, we can help you develop that also. So, you know, we're waiting for your calls. Pick up the phone, give us a call.
We're here to help, everyone. Give us a call.
That's it.